Hello to lesson 34 of the workbook in A Course in Miracles. So good to have you here with me. And today we are going to talk about the sentence, I could see peace instead of this. And it's a very powerful sentence. That's how it felt for me. And I will share with you my experience throughout the day of using that sentence. And yeah, I found that the sentence is really, or the exercise is really the focus of today's lesson. There is not too much teaching in lesson 34, so I will focus more on my own experience, and I would love to hear as well from you. So let me know in the comments, what has been your experience with the sentence, I could see peace instead of this, throughout your day, or even days if you take a little bit more time. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. So I was using this sentence quite regularly. It felt quite easy, maybe depending on what I'm doing. I'm not on a normal work day, on a normal weekend day. I'm at the moment on holiday with friends. We are skiing in the mountains, which is so lovely. I'm so grateful to be able to do that. And as you can imagine, especially with the sun in the background, that this has been a wonderful day of skiing, and it felt very easy to see and feel the peace in that scenery. It's splendid weather, and I was just able to really be as well a few times by myself and use the sentence, go through the exercise. What I found quite interesting is that I even got myself, even when I felt already pretty peaceful, I got myself to even say the sentence when everything was already gorgeous around me. Today, where we went skiing, it was just the most amazing views, the most amazing scenery of the mountains. And I already felt, well, it can't get any better than that. But then I still caught myself and said, let's just try it out. So I even tried out the sentence and use it on things that are already pretty amazing, because I'm pretty sure there are other levels. There are so many more levels for us to experience. And let's not put a ceiling for us into our lives where we think, well, that's already so amazing because that's at the moment what we find amazing. Let's break through that ceiling and go for even better feelings and visions and whatever we want to experience while going through the workbook. So I applied it to that as well, which made me quite emotional because I found those things, of course, already so amazing and beautiful and pretty and gorgeous, and I was already so grateful. And then when I said this sentence, I could see peace instead of that, it just made me realize that there is even more to experience, that there are other levels behind that ceiling. It can even get better. And that made me just quite emotional in a very good way. So that was my first experience of the first half of the day, about until lunchtime. And then what happened is that I had a fairly bad fall skiing. It was quite icy, and somebody actually on that corner, it was a very tight corner, somebody already fell and injured themselves, and I literally fell at the same spot, all the way on my back, and really hurt myself. Not in a dangerous kind of way, I could still ski, but I'm pretty bruised on one side of my body. And that of course left me as well in a sense kind of the shock of the moment when it happened, but as well a bit the pain or the worry afterwards. And that was, of course, then a completely different scenario to use a sentence for, right? I suddenly went from, I had the perfect morning to, oh no, I injured myself, I have to stop skiing, I'm in pain, I'm kind of in shock because it happened to me. So I still use that sentence to get myself into more peace again, which I am now in. Thankfully, thanks as well probably to that sentence. But again, I kept on getting myself out of that low that I was in because of my fall, and still keep using that sentence and keep still becoming aware of my exercise, of my work that I'm here to do with the workbook, with this book, and just keep going through the exercise, even now that I'm not feeling my best anymore. So that was my experience of the exercise. I will keep using it until the end of the day. The day is not over yet, but I wanted to share this with you, and I will keep using it. I really love this sentence. I really appreciated it. It was probably the perfect sentence for today for me to apply to yin and yang, positives and negatives, and all of that, which I can of course let go of a little bit more. So yeah, really appreciated it, and looking forward to using it a little bit more. And then I am looking forward to seeing you tomorrow again in the next lesson for us. But let me know in the comments, what was your experience? How did you feel using the sentence throughout your day? How was your experience with the exercise? What did you experience while doing the exercise, or how did you use it? So similar to me, did you use it in different scenarios? Were you able to kind of apply it on things where you felt good and not so good? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. We're growing, of course, here together. So let's do it together. And I will see you tomorrow for lesson 35. Bye bye.